I can't come any type of way.
Yeah.
I respect you too much.
Yeah. If you look at honor in the Bible, it's ultimately about putting people in high regard. We need to honor God, we need to honor ourselves, and we need to honor others.
Good morning, Mo family. It's Mr. Sean here, coming to you with this week's Momentum Moment, courtesy of the good people here at Momentum Church, where we can be found at 101 Creola Lane here in Creola, Alabama. I'm here with none other than the man, the myth, the legend, Pastor Jay. How you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Look, shout out to Indy for holding it down for me last week as I was gone, but I got a grievance. Okay. Now, last week before I left, we were in the dark corner. We had to use like special lighting because it was so dark. I go on vacation last week. I look, it's bright. Bright
as the day, right?
Yeah, bright as the day. You was all dressed sharp.
Had the suspenders on.
They had the suspenders on. Yeah. He had getting your MLK on.
It felt good.
And I was like, I said, golly, now we back to t-shirts and flowery button downs. I don't know how to feel.
Italian. I like this leather.
Yeah, he said
velvet.
He said Italian.
What's
that
velvet?
Yeah. But great job. It was good, man. Seeing y'all, great conversation, great dialogue, especially around church hurt. Yeah. I thought that was really good. And a lot of people needed to hear that. So last week was Welcome Home Sunday. Mm-hmm. Great turnout and great service from what I heard. And you are in the series right now, That's So Kingdom?
That's So Kingdom.
Yeah, I can't sing like Indy sung it.
No copyright.
Yeah. No I can't do that. But so this is gonna be week two of that series. Mm-hmm. Last week you taught on kindness. Yep. So what do the people need to expect from you this week?
Yeah, so we're teaching on honor this week, and I think that's kind of a principle that's kind of forgotten when it comes to the body of believers, honor. Mm-hmm. And we don't truly honor people. And a lot of times, we talk about it today, a lot of times we think we should just honor the pastor or honor the first lady, the only lady in our case, because it ain't no second lady, third lady, fourth lady.
Yeah.
And so just honor and how honor needs to go in three places. We need to honor God, we need to honor ourselves, and we need to honor others. Mm-hmm. And we need to have just a healthy view of that. And I believe that's what we need as believers to do. So
got you. So what does honor mean to you?
So for me, well, first off, we should honor God with our lives. From that, we should honor ourselves. So like honor, what it ultimately means to me is like we should stick to because if you look at honor in the Bible, it's ultimately about putting people in high regard. Mm-hmm. And so like God should be the one we put in highest regard. We should hold ourselves in high regard, but not too high regard, which if we do, it'll lead to narcissism. Yeah. So really, it's kind of, for me, at the end of the day, it's kind of like sticking to the boundaries that you have set. Mm-hmm. And not boundaries of you trying to get away from people, but more so boundaries of, hey, this is what I've said in my life, and this is what I want to honor my life with, honor those who are connected to me. And so that's how I look at honor.
Got you. When I think of honor, I think of respect.
Yeah.
So when you respect someone or respect something, that you carry yourself differently because of the level of respect you have for that person. Yeah. And so the way you carry yourself around that person or around that thing is honor. It's honor, yeah. Yeah, itself, because I can't come any type of way. Yeah. I respect you too much.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I'm talking about today. Yeah. How disrespect is actually dishonor. Mm-hmm. And so it's about value. Yeah. Value, ultimately, at the end of the day, like, how do I value you? First off, how do I value God? Yeah. Because if I value God, then he'll teach me how to value me. When he teaches me how to value me, he'll teach me how to value others. Mm-hmm. And so I think it's really a value thing. And a lot of times, we value objects more than people. And when we even talk about this today, sometimes we value the idea of what someone can do for us more than that person.
So, without getting too deep into it, when you say value something or value someone, why do you feel like we do this. It's like we shift the value or the responsibility of something.
So I think it's more so of what can that person do for me. So like we stop looking at people as people and look at people as how can they get me to the next level.
Yeah.
How can I walk on them to get to where I want to be? And that's just the wrong mindset to have. Like last week we talked about kindness and how sometimes people are kind just to manipulate a certain outcome. But that's manipulation. That's not kindness.
Yeah.
And so, I just think that we have to start really looking at people, as God made people, and not people as, okay, well, they can get me to the next level.
Yeah.
If I, buddy up with them, they can move me here, they can move me there. And that's not what life is not about. That life is about interpersonal relationships. It's about relationship building, because we can't do this. Like I can't do this without you. Like I couldn't be asking myself these questions. It would look very weird if I was on here asking myself these questions, right? So it takes building relationship, and I think that's how we have to view people, as building relationship.
Awesome. Look, we already gave y'all too much. So to catch the rest of this, follow us on all our social media platforms. That's Facebook, that's YouTube, that's Instagram, all of it. We are Momentum CC. Also, join us here live in person. Services start at 10 a.m. Here on the Creola campus. We love to have you. Love to connect with you. Like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, so that way you're alerted whenever these things drop. Pastor Jay, Mr. Sean, this is this week's Moments a Moment. We're out.
See you.